and a cane. I suppose really I'm imagining a primary school teacher from the 1940s and 50s, but you know what I mean. You know the cartoon image I'm conjuring in my brain. Hello, Matt. Here you are. And Estivianus with a salutations and a good evening. Hello there. So we are currently here. Now, that's all I can remember. I can't tell you what's going on here. I can't tell you where here is. But I can remember that I'm pretty sure we actually saved the game, and if we didn't, well, we probably, you know, ought to, but I'm not really sure. Oh! Oh, something's coming my way. Woo! Okay, I'm going to explore that soon. Oh! Oh! I'd forgotten about this. Okay. I'll try and remember the buttons. There's my list of blitz moves. Hey, you! Oh, and then I'll see if I can heal Lombo. Oh, okay, no, I can't. Not with that person. Or that person! So I'm going to have to use an item. Oh dear, I haven't got many. I'm going to have to go and buy some more items in a nearby shop. But is there a nearby shop? That's the question. Here's Abby. Hello, Abby. What? What's that look for?
Hello. Would you like tea?
Oh. Yes. And there goes Abby. Spankywork says, I remember last time you streamed I was driving and trying to tell you where to go, but I was only streaming audio. Yeah, that sounds dangerous to me. Yeah. Hello, Freaky Lady Moonbeam. Hello. Yeah, so I obviously got to go up because something really cool's happening up there. But that's kind of why I feel like exploring down first, you know? Bella! Must we go through this every 10 seconds? I can't remember who it was, but somebody recently was talking about Final Fantasy and was saying that it's silly for anyone to be annoyed. They might not have been talking about Final Fantasy, but I think they were. I kind of tuned in right as they started saying this bit. They said that it's silly for anybody to be annoyed that they have to do the fights, because that is the game mechanic, and like, that's the game mechanic, that's what you're playing. So the story is not that huge of an amazing deal looked at from this end of things. So if you don't like the fight mechanic, what you're saying is you don't like the game, because that is the game. And there's certainly a point there. So I'll just basically be a hypocrite. Because I don't like the fighting anymore. It's alright. It's not like terrible or anything. Who have I got? No. Who have I got that can do magic healing? Anyone? Aha! Aha! That's better, isn't it? I'll try and remember that. Oh, cutscene! Geralt!
I was starting to worry.
Geralt, what's up with Peepo? Oh,
What's up with Peepo? We'll talk later. Let's get out of here.
I've just finished reading the third Witcher book, or the first... Oh dear, wait a minute. You know what? I'm missing out here. I'm gonna go up. I just loaded my save, because it looks like down is the irreversible place. So I'm just going to have a little look at the chat. Estiviana says, been streaming Metal Gear Solid and playing it for the first time in 10 years. Quite a blast, and the game never ceases to surprise me. Estivianus, I have never played Metal Gear Solid. I've played the original Metal Gear on the, I believe, is it called MSX? Whatever that thing was. I've played that to completion. Played a little bit of number 2, but I think we were just sort of burnt out by that point. But I'll get back into that. I intend to play Metal Gear Solid, and really, I don't know, maybe I do need to look towards getting a magical streaming box and stream it. But, you know, I've already played through the first one, so a certain amount of the magic is lost. That's the thing about being a Twitch streamer. You sort of wonder, well, which games am I allowed to play on my own? At the moment, it's The Witcher. I'm playing Witcher on my own. Dee da da do dee da do dee. Kairu's saying that's a new Twitch glitch. Screen going black when I full screen and then not loading. Oh right. You guys had a problem with me with loading up the thing, did you? Anyway, yeah, exactly, Spanky. Quite right. Absolutely. Something there took an unexpected turn. Can't remember what that is. They're right. That is the mechanic. Playing level 1 of Super Mario Brothers for hours would get annoying, even if you like Super Mario Brothers. Oh, I see. Yeah. You've yet to use the summons, I see. What? Summons? I can do summons with those things? No one has ever quite adequately explained to me what those dead people jewels are. I don't know how to use them. Do I equip them? Are they materia? What are they? I don't know. Okay. This time, I'm going up here. And I'm doing a save. A proper save. A real save. Yeah. Right? That's a yeah, isn't it? I think that's safe. Okay. Let's see what's up here. It's like this. Oh, great. Oh, I didn't get that last time. Whoa. Now, I don't think that is who was... Oh, I pressed it wrong. Oh, that's not going to work now. I pressed it wrong. Whoa. Whoa. You got a little bubbles on him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just notice how dead Rollo is. Oh, is he going to die now? Yeah, so, do you know what? Let's do things well. Let's do things properly. Let's get Rollbro's magical skills. Let's skill everybody up. I don't mean that. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're all okay now. Now I'll save. Oh, there's little noises from Abby in the corner. She's playing Bloodborne. So if you can hear all of the horrible screaming and bashing noises that I can hear, that's because of Bloodborne happening in the background. So here I am in the Magitech factory, I meant to say. I'm going to attempt to fight these guys. But they killed me last time, but then that was because I had low health. Doesn't Bioblaster work on a man in a mech suit? Maybe he's got a mech suit armor shield thing. Nope, it very much works. Ah, Meg's playing Fire Emblem Awakening and watching this. That's an overload of JRPG, if you ask me. That's quite a lot of Japurg. Sorry, Abby? Yeah. Oh, speaking of Japurgs, Meg, I did play a bit more of that game earlier today, Radiant Historia. No, yesterday, Radiant Historia, but I didn't really get anywhere. I just played it for like a few seconds just to, I don't know, just to say I did. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This is starting to feel like it's the wrong way, even though I'm going this way explicitly because it's the way other than the way where the cutscene happens, which usually means that it's the right way, because then you do the cutscene afterwards and you didn't miss any content or whatever. But if I'm entirely wrong about that, then do let me know. That was interesting. Don't really quite know what happened. I never really know what happened, you know? But all these things happen in the game, and I get the sense that the people who fully appreciated the game back in the day were reading game guides and Nintendo Power and things like that to find out what was supposed to be going on. Alright, so it looks like I have in fact been here. So I'm going back up again. Oh, Abby's giving me a cup of tea. Thanks, Abby! She's either good at sneaking cups of tea onto my desk, or I'm good at ignoring Abby. Sorry about that, Abby. Oof. So, to all of my Twitchy friends, I've had quite a big couple of weeks. I did a load of music, I recorded a load of music, and I did a live show in which I did 2 brand new songs and 1 fairly new song that I haven't done at Alcon before. And it went quite well. It was a new venue, and we didn't have well, Let me start again. At Alcon, we're always in the same venue, but that venue was closed for some sort of renovation. So on this occasion... Oh, you. On this occasion, we were shunted into a new venue, which was sort of I nearly said a nearby youth centre, but I'm going to amend my statement to say that it was a youth centre. It was actually 10 minutes walk from the convention, so I was expecting there to be nobody there at all. But that wasn't the case. There was a full, there was a packed audience. I don't know what it is. It's something about... Oh, hello. Something about Leicester. I've just... They like me in Leicester, you know? Couldn't drag him in Manchester or Liverpool. And that was partly because it was a new convention and the venue setup wasn't like what it could be compared to the Leicester one. Oh dear. But, yeah, on this occasion, it was great. So I did my set, and everyone was like, hooray! I had like 2 or 3 rows of people who were there to see my show. And like I knew who they were, and they knew who I was. It was great, and they were all, Dave, do this song, Dave, do that song. I'm like, cool. Alright, I will. So that was lovely. Oh wait, I actually need to Phoenix down one of them, don't I? Oh, these menus, they take me back to my Final Fantasy VII days. Oh. Right. Okay. Wait, why can I do blitz moves in the menu instead of in a fight? Is there a healing blitz move? Perhaps there is. Right, so in that case, before we progress on to the cutscene, which is down here, we're going to have a little look at the chat. Yeah, Hacky Kaio, I forgot to change it to say that I'm playing Final Fantasy VI. I hope they don't kick me off Twitch. In fact, I should change that now. In case they kick me off Twitch. I don't know if that's a rule or what. Okay, I'm going to Twitch now. It's annoying that when you type Final Fantasy VI, the Twitch autofills it to Final Fantasy VII, with Final Fantasy VI being only the 3rd option in the list, which seems a bit perverse. Okay, there's that, and then what else do we have? You played partway through Sonic 1. That's right, Kairu. Don't worry. Oh, we're going to be playing more Sonic. It's just that we have to do it when Abby's available. It's Divianus. That's a real shame. I hope that doesn't happen for too long. Is there somewhere I can purchase your music? Says Meg. Well, at the moment, just the Patreon, really. But it's not too expensive. I think the $5 tier is where my songs are, so it's really not too bad. $10 is exclusive patron streams where I do you get to watch me build the songs, and 15 is we get to hang out every month. That's the other thing. Brent was over here, and hello 8-bit Star Fox. Hello Snow Demon Akuma. The Blitz menu's there to remind you of the button inputs. Oh, it lists them, does it? Oh, lovely. Yeah, Brental Floss was here, and he joined in as the guest on one of my Google Hangouts for the top patron tier, and we played his game. Use Your Words, and I can unreservedly say that it's a good game, and that if you get the chance to play it, then that's what you should do. We played it over the stream. It was just great. Brent's made this game. Not single-handedly, mind you. He's the... I don't know what his official title on it was, but he's the man who made up the idea that he wanted to make a game and what it was. And he's been working with a couple of programmers and various artists and people. And yeah, they've made this game called Use Your Words. It's on Steam Greenlight. I think it's out in April. And I could be wrong about when it's out, but it's out at a time. And it's really cool. It's like you get clips from sort of like old foreign films, and you write the subtitles for them, and there's, you know, pictures, and you write captions for them. So it's a sort of it's basically the mechanics. The mechanic is writing silly captions for things, and making each other laugh, and it's just really funny. I've seen a few different groups of people play it now, and there's never been a game where anyone was like, you know what I mean? There was never like we only quite like this game. Like, everyone always really enjoys it. So if you do get a chance to play Use Your Words with Brent, then do so. I very much doubt that's the last time we'll be playing it on my Patreon stream as well. Freaky Lady Moonbeam says, I'm so happy I couldn't have been at the hangout. Okay. Hey, it's not for everyone. Matt says, I heard Laura Dale was there. Yes, she's very good at the game. Yeah. Frankly, she's a bit too good at the game. Like, when there's a really good one that everyone wants to vote for, you're going like, that'll be Laura's. I know that's Laura secretly. And a lot of the time it was. Yeah, if you get a chance to play it with Laura, you do so, because lols will be emitted from your mouth. I thought you might have done, Meg. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, that's right, Spanky Works was there. So you can believe him as he confirms that it was a good game. Speaking of Hangout, no, not yet, 8-Bit Star Fox. I'm really sorry. But not because I've failed to find out, but just because I haven't had time yet. Like, this is my first little bit of time. So tomorrow, I guess, is when I'm going to look into it. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, but I promise you, it is not the last time we'll be doing it, you know? Okay, back to the story. It's not hard to find. The Witcher.
I was starting to worry. What's up with Peepo?
What is up with Peepo? He's just not here.
We'll talk later. Let's get out of here.
That didn't sound much like Geralt. A sort of surfer Geralt.
Let's get out of here. Whoa!
Oh, Spanky, I was just saying that you were there and can therefore confirm that the game is a good game, or rather that people can, you know, entirely take your word as truth, because I know I am confirming that you played the game right before my eyes. Okay. Grud! What a mess! What's a mess? I've forgotten what your problem is at the moment. Is it that Geralt's after you? Because, fair enough, that is a mess. I don't think so! What? What? What do you mean I don't think so? I've got this tape, right? What was made when I was a little tiny weenie, and my brother was an even tinier weenier. And, actually, no, I wasn't that tiny weenie. I was maybe 7 or 8. But my brother was about 4 or whatever. And in it, he goes... The microphone is on him, and he just starts rambling the way that, like, a 4-year-old will. And he's like,
I think I did see rain. I don't think so. I can only shout Rupert.
you know, it's just a sort of stream of consciousness of a child. And but it just reminded me of that, because here's someone else just randomly saying, I don't think so, when nobody said anything or did anything. I don't think so. You won't get away. Yeah, sorry, 8-Bit Star Fox. I would love to know what went wrong. I'm so sorry. If it's my fault, you know. Oh no. But it could very much be like a. I don't know what it. I don't know. I'll look into it. Oh dear. Well, what are your skills, 8-Bit Star Fox? Whatever they are, No. In fact, no. Never mind what your skills are. Just think of what you want to exist in the world and start making that. And even if you don't have the skills for it, do it anyway! Because you are... I don't know what age you are, but I know that you're around the age where I was doing exactly that. I was a creative kid who was like... did not take into account my skills and abilities or limits thereof. So I just was like, hey, I want this to exist, I'm going to start doing that. And not all of the things came to fruition, but I've used in some way everything like that I planned for things that I didn't get. Like, for example, I was going to make what I now recognize to be a JRPG when I was a kid. I basically made it up myself. Like, I didn't know that genre of game existed, and I just made it up. But I couldn't program. There was no RPG maker. I just designed one. And I've now used some of the ideas I came up with in that for my comic that I'm currently drawing. So, you know, no creativity is ever wasted. Anything you feel like you'd like to do that and hang the consequences, and never mind whether you can do it or not. You've got enough time to learn, so just start planning or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you'd been me and you'd planned a JRPG, you are young enough that you have time to learn to program. Like, fully program, not even RPG Maker. You've got a long time, but you've got to start doing it, because I didn't do it, so I can't program games. Glombo, which one's he? I think he's the one that talks like that. Let's not overstay our visit. We're out of here on the double.
Right. Speaking of which, maybe we should be leaving.
I mean, my Geralt voice is basically my nameless one from Planescape Torment voice, but hey, they're very similar. Something horrible's coming! Oh yeah, something really horrible is coming, yeah. Wow! What in the... What are they looking at? What's down there? Oh no, is it a Mega Boss? It's a Mega Boss. Whoa. Okay. It's two complicated towers with big arms. Slot? What does that mean? Oh my word! Golly gosh. Okay. Right, I guess that's Geralt's move. Okay. Thanks, Geralt. You hurt us all. That was good, I guess. Use my drill on one of them because it's quite powerful. Heat source level 1. Thanks, that makes any sense. I'll try slot again. Oh, I was trying to do a rhythm then, but it didn't work. Geralt sent a little fella to hurt us, I guess? What? Wait, oh, did he... Wait! I think he healed us. Did he heal us by that amount? Okay, I'm just sort of working on the left-hand one first. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Hey! Hey! Okay, so just hammer the button and you get something. Heat source level 2. Yes! Okay. Try to pummel. Okay, so Geralt's moves are all card-playing moves? Like casino moves? That makes sense, because he is a Gwent player. And a dice poker player, so yeah, fair enough. Mind you, my Geralt isn't a Gwent player. Oh, hi! Whoa! Awesome! Okay. That should have been slower than that, so that I had time to appreciate it. Yeah. This is nice music. Hey. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Oh. I'm just listening to this now. This is brilliant. Abby, is there something about this that's kind of like reminiscent of things? Like, I'm getting shades of Super Ted off this. And like, sort of 80s kids TV in general. But the kind of forgotten kind. Like, I half expect that this would be like a song and dance number at the beginning of an episode of Emu or something. I'm worried about Ploppo. Let's return to Zozo. I can't really make fun of the names. Only one of them wasn't made up by me. Ploppo? Who's that? I'll explain on the way. About Ploppo, Espers, the Returners. Can't remember the returners. They were... Oh yeah, they're like the group of rebels or something? Woo! Here we go! Flying over the map. In a special airship. Okay, I'm having a look at the chat. What's gone on in it? Gone on in it. Hey, nice one, Meg. Hey Dave, play more Torment. Snow Demon Akuma, that is absolutely my plan. But it doesn't work under Windows 10, so I can't. It does. I think I need to reinstall it and like put all the mods back in and just... I don't know if it's gonna work. I really, really want to play more Torment. But if this is me back to square one again, where I've got to play through the whole thing again... we'll see. I mean, I really hope so. I mean, there's another video that I've got to edit yet, so I've got time, but like... Anyway, don't use fire on them, it heals them. Oh gosh, right. Remember, green means healing. Good. Speaking as a programmer, there is never a better time to get into it, and I would recommend it very much so, over things like RPG Maker. However, no matter what tool you use, what you create is worth creating. Absolutely right. Feathers were used in its early stages as means of keeping the dinosaur chicks warm. That's great, Astivianus, but what are you on about? Oh, here we are. Dinosaurs were feathered, and feather was a form of proto-fur. Ah, right, yeah. Ah, Kairu's response to anything as a child was because my dinosaur has no fur. Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, back up here, SpankyWorks was saying that Laura was amazing at the game. That's generally the kind of game where you have more fun when you know the people you're playing with, and I had a blast playing with complete strangers. Yeah. 8-Bit Star Fox wanted to ask me something. I accept. Do ask me. Also wanted to make a comic like you do. I've no idea how to, though. Don't worry about it. Literally, just put pencil to paper. Your first ones will be bad. It doesn't matter. Sorry? Oh, okay, yeah. Abby says that if you want to be all serious about it, then something you can do is read Scott McCloud's book, Making Comics. That is a good idea. He's also done a couple of other something in comics books. I think Making Comics is the one you want the most. But anyway, however, the actual canon answer that I will give you, though, is that when I was about your age... When I was about your age! Very nice. I was doing comics where I was literally just drawing anything just to entertain myself on paper. Sometimes I'd cut, like, lined paper, you know, school textbooks. Sometimes I would colour them in with pencils. Other times I wouldn't. I never used to ink over them. Sometimes I would draw them entirely in ink. Just whatever takes your fancy at the time. Just literally, you are the age where you should do exactly what comes into your head creatively. Just do it. Nobody minds. Nobody's judging you. Do you know what I mean? You can't go wrong. And if you do, just don't show anyone. But make it for yourself. Make it so that you enjoy, like, doing it should be fun. Having the finished product should be something you want. You should want to be able to read it. You should have a good time drawing it or whatever it is. And just do that. And if you do that for enough years, then you will be a pro. Like, you will be hireable in that field because you just did it over and over again. And you did it over and over again because you wanted to and enjoyed doing it. Like literally, you know, I'm like, you know, when people ask people who are good at something, like, how do you get good at that thing? And they just say practice. Well, that's correct. But what they mean is, like, practice when you're a kid and it doesn't feel like practice. You know, practice when it's messing around. And that's the position you're in. So do that. What else we got in the chat? Gambler is a Final Fantasy class. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm getting homeschooled starting Monday, and because I'm not at normal school, I don't have to do all the lessons in the normal curriculum. I'm only forced to do English, math, and science, and I'm allowed to choose the rest of my subjects. Whoa! And I want to do video editing and also comic making. I mean, look, if those are available, sure. So I was wondering if you could help me learn how to make them in some way, like give me tips. Well, yes. Basically, yes, I can. And I'll do that at another time, because if I start now, I won't play any more game. But I think you're on... Yeah, as long as we can sort out that Patreon thing, you're, like, able to come to the streams, right? So, when I'm next doing a drawing stream, I can talk about that and stuff. And if not, then I'll talk to you in the Discord or whatever. What else do we have? Yeah, apparently, I haven't been to lynda.com, but apparently they're brilliant. All of their videos are meant to be really, really, really good. Quite expensive, though, I've heard. Okay. If you really push hard at it, Dave, maybe you'll be horribly good after years. About 50-50. Still wish I'd been pushed into more things, programming especially. Yeah, I do not... I think that programming should be taught, like, as soon... Well, no, like, the basic tenets should be taught along with learning the alphabet. Like, I think, why the hell not? And music as well, by the way. Like, I don't know why they wait until it's too late for you to learn this stuff without putting in a hell of a lot of hard thinking before they start teaching you these things. Music and programming, vastly important. Now, I can understand why programming, like, because that's new. But music? Why aren't you teaching 5-year-olds what minims are? Come on. Anyway. Okay, Estivianus, anime should never take the place of an academic subject that you're interested in, you know? This is, honestly, there's something about anime. It just, I don't know. Like, I'm not a hater of anime, but I am a hater of what anime does to the world's 15-year-olds, where it's like, hey, we're into things, we've got skills that we're building up, we're interested in various... No, just anime now. Nothing but anime now. All my knowledge, all my skills, everything I can do, just anime now. Like, what? Well, that's the thing. If you can come out of it and you've built skills out of it, that's great. But, the amount of kids, myself included, who just had drawing skills and then went, now I just draw anime, because anime is the good thing. And it's like, great, way to ruin everything about you. Now you can just draw a thing that there's no call for. Whereas before you had a marketable skill. Well done. But we all do it, we all go through it. Anyway, we're all here. I don't know who said that, somebody did. Oh, hello, Suqual99. Are you new? Suqual99, hello, this is the SNES game, yes. Study Nakuma, Dave, we're the same age, but you sound about 30 years older suddenly. Oh, is it because I'm disparaging anime? Well, you must have seen what it does to people, you know what I mean? It's not something you can't get out of. This isn't me raging against anime. I just think it's a real shame that around our teenage years, we all just go like, I'm gonna be creative by copying what everyone does. It's just such a shame, you know what I mean? Like, I was so creative until I was 15, and then I just stopped and went all anime, and you have to, like, fight to get it back. You have to really, like, drag yourself out of that sort of, like, I'm only interested in anime sort of phase, you know? It's a shame. Anyway. Does this vision have a world map glitch? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Suqual99. Oh, version. Does this version... Thanks, Abby. Does this version have a world map glitch? I don't know. Does it? I don't know what you mean by that. This is my first time playing this, so I don't know what it's meant to be like, what it is like. Okay, so, here we go. Ploppo. Ah, yes. They're going to get out one of those mermaid purse things. What are those things? They're like the egg sacs of sharks. Yeah, is it sharks? That's what the things look like in this. Anyway, magic. That's it. Magikite. Magikarp. Oh, okay. So I guess in the story we've gone and got some more of those things, and they're helping her somehow. Father. Whoa, why'd you say father? I remember it all. I was raised in the Esper's world. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene in the Esper magical land. The Esper world. Ooh, wait a minute, that's just the Dark World. The theme from the Espers. The theme from the Espers. Who's this? Am I controlling it? I'm controlling whoever this is. Whoa! I mean, is this Ploppo? It doesn't look like her, apart from the ponytail. Any point seeing if there's anything in things? Because I'm obviously gonna cut straight back to the main game. Whoa, this is a good shake-up. I'm in favour of this. This is exactly the sort of exciting thing that you sort of imagine would be in these sorts of games before you play them. Emergency! Something's coming through the gate! Whoa! Uh-oh. That sound... When he said gate, that sounds like he meant portal. Whoa, what are you? Madvin. Listen well and think clearly. Okay, that's a good opening gambit for a conversation. Alright. What will you do? What? Well, I don't know what that means. Return together, like, I guess. What? Who is it? What? What's going on? Meanwhile, the little buzzy fairy person goes, she's pretty weak, better let her rest for a moment. Buzz, 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 buzz. Hey, nice one, Favors. Wow. I wonder if that's, like, because I've stepped up or because you have. Sukul99 says, Mime Game did not have this. Really? What, this or the glitch you were talking about? Cool. Anyway, who's this? It's somebody tossing and turning in bed. Madvin, did I awaken you? So that's Madvin, I guess. You're an Esper? What's that pendant for? It's yours now. It helps protect the Esper world. The writing in this bit is a little bit sort of vague and doesn't make the slightest lick of sense, isn't it? Esper world. Boy, did I take the low road or what? The Esper folk are being pretty upset. You being a human and all. Oh, okay, so I'm Madvin. And then that's Girl, which I guess is going to be Ploppo. You're the one who saved me? I am Madwin. I tired living in the human world. That world is filled with desire, greed, and loathing. It's highly infectious. Are humans and Espers truly so different? Madonna? Okay, Madonna's here now. So I'm an example of the evil in this world, huh? Madonna? Madonna? Right. What is it with Japanese games companies and Madonna? Sonic was initially meant to have a girlfriend called Madonna. What is it? Did they, like, hear the name Madonna and just one day, like, all the Japanese game developers just decided that that is a nicely inconspicuous name for a like, Western woman? So I'm an example of the evil in this world, huh? No, I mean, I'll return to my world tomorrow. You'll need a guide. And then whatever this collection of pixels is... Okay, no, I'm sorry. I don't understand what's going on in this. Twiddly-doo. Twiddly-doo. Oh, that's interesting, Kairu. This gives quality options, but just when I stream this game? That's weird. Oh, of course it is Akuma, yeah. It was just because of the timing that I thought they might mean the pop Madonna. Everything alright? What? The human's gone? Yeah, I guess. Like, some sort of story's happening here, but I don't know what. A human girl made it all the way to the gate. Okay, and who are you? Whoa, it's like a wolf guy. If this generation of humans knew about our abilities and decided they wanted to utilize our powers, it would be a total disaster! Yeah. They pretty much suck. Who are you? What's wrong, Madwin? Alright. What's wrong, Madwin? So, someone's called Madwin and someone's called Madonna. Or are they the same person and, like, Madwin is somehow short for Madonna? Like, you know, in a game translated like this one, couldn't put it past them. Hey! I'm in a little Zelda puzzle room, but without the ability to move blocks. It doesn't really work. Whoa. Oh, a little dinner table with a dragon at it. Hello.
Do you even know what you've done?
Whoa, no. No, I literally don't. I don't know what I've done. Sorry. Sorry! I made the little dragon sad. Ah, sorry. I mean, unless you mean just going in there, in which case that's easily solved. I'll just leave. Okay. There's the wolf guy. There's heaps of whatever. Some barrels, anything in them. Another cave. Oh, I'm gonna save. There we go. There's another wolf. The link between worlds has surely weakened over the past 1,000 years. No, it's still really good. I had a little go on it recently. It definitely holds up.
Everyone here is feeling uneasy.
In fact, someone posted the Dark World music from Link Between Worlds just earlier today, and I listened to it, and it was better than I remembered. And I remembered it being very good. So you're wrong, wolf guy. Totally wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. There's some cabbages, yum yum yum. And some turnips, maybe. What's in this cave? Well, they're not really cave, they're sort of hobbit hole caves. You better do away with it. Humans and Espers are incompatible. Do away with it? What, do you mean the human? You want me to kill the human? She seems alright.
A human girl made it all the way to the gate.
Don't know. Keep saying. Is it this one? She's not there anymore. Oh dear. Oh, a bit sleepy. Oh, she's called Madeline in the Japanese version. That is very interesting. Huh. She may be teeny tiny, diminutive petite, but that has never stopped her from having smelly feet. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, I think we've covered everywhere now. Let's go up here. What's happening in the chat? That's interesting. Yes, I wonder why she was called Ma something as well. That means demon. Ooh. Oh, hello, Mr. Crowley, is me. Does Dave have mods? I was banned from here last time, says Favus. Not at all surprised there, Favus. You're just the sort of person who would get banned from a nice place like this. It wouldn't have been a week ago. I haven't done one of these in a long time. In the original script, they're called summoned beasts. Really? Wow. What, like Ploppo is a summoned beast? They rename them something different in every translation for some reason. Huh. Tails has summoned spirits, and they're just usually universally called that, even though they predate, summoning. Favors called me a cuck, and it's a running joke he finds tremendously funny. I find it quite funny. Yeah, don't worry about... don't get the impression that Favors is just a guy who comes in and calls people cucks. Like, I know Favors. I've known him for a very long time. Probably known him about as long as I've known my wife. Yeah, don't worry about it, Ender. If you don't want to return to your world, you may stay here. But humans and Espers can never coexist. How do we know for sure, unless we observe for ourselves? Woo! He's been skidding about. How do we know? Skiddy, skiddy, skid, skid, skid. Unless we hit the hut? No? Whoa! Unless we sort of ricochet around one another. Observe for ourselves. Whoa! Whoa! Are they doing Rudies? Is this a metaphor? Whoa! They did! They did Rudies! And they made a little baby! We've given her a name. What? A name, that's what you do to babies. It's Ploppo! Not bad, huh? Wow! Oh, I just met Ploppo's parents. 2 years later. Why is Ploppo remembering her conception? And the time before it? Humans! The nexus between our worlds is open again. The wind, so odd, just like 2 years ago. But something's different now. Troops have come seeking our magical power. Whoa, soldiers are trying to kidnap fairies. I'm against this. Blast it! They've made it as far as the Elder's house. Oh no. Okay, so bad guy soldiers have come into the magic world and have started just capturing magic people. Gestal! It's Emperor Gestal! Aha! We've finally found it! Those ancient writings told us of this world and described the awesome magical properties of these beasts. Can't remember his voice. He should be more evil than that. Brr, 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 brr. Grab them! Riches to any man who captures an Esper! Go! Oh no. Meanwhile, they have their pixel baby right here on the bed. Ploppo's alright. Good. I'm gonna talk to Ploppo. So I'm sort of Ploppo's dad, kind of, like a magic dad, who made twinkly stars and added them to the other twinkly stars and made baby, star baby. We've no choice, we must do what we've been avoiding. You mean the magic barrier? Yep. Here's the plan. We'll cause a tempest that'll sweep all the nasty creatures out of our realm. Then we'll seal the gate. I'm the last of our kind able to cast this magical seal. But in your state you might just pass away, but at least we'll finally be safe. Madonna. Or Madeline. I, for one, will not miss the other side. Ooh. Let's do it. We have no other choice. Oh. Esper, this is all because of that human girl. Nonsense. I'm sure she helped the others find us. Get a grip on yourself. No, she's one of them. Soon she'll be wearing our hide. Whoa. Madeline ran away. What does the fairy have to say about this? Madonna took Ploppo to the gate. Okay. You, fairy, are obsessed with this gate. Bippity-doo. Wait, who's called the Mr. Uns? Oh, okay. Favor says, say hi to her from me. Tell her I'll see her later. Wink. I do not know what he means. He's being sinister. Oh, Mysterion's demons, blah 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 blah. Various different words for these things. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a little fence around nothing there. That's good. Gotta make sure to put a fence around nothing. Okay, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go in this cave? No. Nope, still good. Oh, and then Snow Demon Akuma says, I want to say she. I think that's pronounced she, right? Can't remember why I know that. Maybe you told me that. Oh, and then Kairu said, yeah. This is the voice of the Mr. Ons. Who dares disturb the Mr. Ons?
Oh, it's just Mrs. Ons. I just wanted to know what you wanted in your lunch tomorrow.
And that was a very funny sketch that I came up with when I was 11. And there resulted many, many tapes of Mrs. On's adventures, which I shall introduce you all to at some point. Right, where am I supposed to go? I've been everywhere now. At least there's no random fights in the magic the magic realm. How do you think of me now, small dragon? Nah, stain. I think that's the dragon from Puddle Lane. Oh no, he was green. What was the way back? Oh, hello. Here's something. Look at this. Where are you going? To go? Badonk. Madonna's getting drawn into the next world. Impossible, it's too late. I've already begun casting the barrier. There's no turning back. That fool. I'm gonna... Who do I miss? Oh no! The soldiers got me now. Look what popped out. Oh, they're getting sucked into the abyss. Yep. Shriek! Just when we were in reach of a veritable bonanza. That was a good line. Oh, and away he goes. Bye-bye. I'm sure-footed. What is this? I don't know what that sprite is supposed to even look like. Madwin, I'm not their friend. I understand that. Thank you. Can you make it back here? Sure. Floppo! Woo! Madonna! Woo! And everyone goes woo out into the human world. Meanwhile, in a narrow bit of human world, a human girl? Who is she? Oh, look! Oh, I do like this tiny little pixel baby. Please take care of my baby. Your girl? Then she's half human and half... How absolutely fascinating! Mahaha! She will help us realize our dream faster than we ever imagined! Hey! I said look after her. Right, my dear. No, I've stopped dying now so that I can come and get my baby. Ow! We will own this world. Ha! 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trees are closing in. Oh, I think it's the memory that's closing in. That was my father! Oh! She's back to normal! She's not a weird star child anymore. And I'm the product of an Esper and a human. That's where I got my powers. Now I understand. I finally feel I can begin to control this power of mine. Hey. Hey, this music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So, Gestal must have known the secret of the Esper's power back then. And those Espers at the facility were grabbed during that expedition. That means Peepo's power came at the expense of an Esper, does it? They can't get away with this. We have to strike back. Might have to watch this video back to find out what they are trying to get away with. What's happening in Nash? Maybe we should head back that way. Yeah, I guess. Someone just said the name of the town, so we should go there. It's a pressing priority.
The airship's ready.
I mean, thanks, Geralt. I did say thanks, Geralt, the first time, but I had accidentally muted my microphone. Like I'm going to now, to demonstrate. Oh, hey, yeah, Meg. The Beerix. I have been avoiding Brent's Final Fantasy-based songs until I had played enough of the game they're from to get them. Like, I didn't... Oh, no, in case there was spoilers. But now, if Brent has done songs about Final Fantasy 6 that I now get, or that would not be spoilers, link me to them. I'll go and listen to them post at once. Haste. Anyway. Okay. Right.
Where's this Willy of yours?
Hiding? That was in, I believe that was in Witcher 2. Okay.
The airship's ready.
Geralt's not as gravelly as the nameless one, but, you know. Come on! I mean, come on! Oh, here's music again. Yay! Flying through the sky.
By all means, take a turn at the wheel.
Operating instructions. Left, right, direction. Up, down, altitude. Press the A button to move forward. Press the X button to go amidships. There you can change your party. Okay. Do. Or purchase items. Oh, I need to do that. Press the B button to land. Press the A button to lift off. Alright, yeah, I guess.
Shall I teach you a technique too?
Yeah. Is it a special Witcher sign?
Press the start button to view the world map. Hold the Y button down and use the control pad to move in all directions.
I've stopped listening. What was that? Hold the Y button down and use the control pad to move in all directions.
Use the L and R buttons with the control pad for high-speed turns.
Okay, I guess I was partly listening. Hooray! Alright. Whoa! Whoa! This is a speedy airship. Is this how fast it was on the SNES? I mean, this of course is a real SNES. But I've had it fitted with special things that let you do save states. It's a very special game genie that I've got. Woo! Woo! Okay. Now I want to go amidships. Here's amidships. I'm amid some ships at the moment. Whoa! What? What is the... Okay, let me figure out what this means. Unequip some party members? That probably means, like, have them not be in my party anymore. But there's an option of doing it for people not now in my party, so that doesn't make sense. Don't do a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I get it. He's a gambly man type. And here's his gambly place ship. Okay, but where's his gambly shop? Thanks, Abby. Abby was just walking past. Never mind amidships. I want to go amidshops. Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Where is it? The shop? Where? Where's the shop? Where's the shop? I need to buy some potions, because I've used most of mine up. Aha, that's a door. Goo becomes strong. Oh, not goo. No. Get out of here, goo. And which one are you? Jimbo! Okay. No! And who are you? Ploppo! Well, I didn't mean that. I know exactly who Ploppo was. I'm alright. I'm sure peace is within our grasp. Okay, I've actually got room for a party member, haven't I? No. Whoa! I've got Geralt? Cool. I want to go amid shops. Where's the shop? Whoa, what's this? Abby is distracting me in the background with noises. Where's the shop? Is it down here? Oh, what are you? Guys on plinths. Oh, customers. Need any refreshment? Yes. Okay, thanks, but I need a shop. Ah, here we go. Potion! Yay! 21. 31, 41. Boing! Now, tincture, I think they... What do? They recover magical points. But they're very expensive. Revivify. Phoenix down. I've already got loads of those. Remedy, smoke bomb, warp stone, cool. Same effect as warp. Great, don't know what that is. Tent, yeah, I've got a few of those. Should I buy tinctures? They're really expensive, but then again, what else am I going to spend all this dosh on? How many should I get? Yeah. Okay. Is this a door? Oh, okay. Nice little detail. Hello, Christmas Bob! I don't think we know one another, do we? Christmas Bob 1. Welcome to the stream, Christmas Bob. I'm currently piloting an airship. Isn't that exciting? You know. Hey, yeah, there's Ender Eagles that they're there, saying, for anyone new in the chat, come and join us in our lovely Discord chat. It's rather a nice community, and I concur. You should go there. The people here in the chat go there, and we talk about things between streams. Oh, lovely cup of tea. Thanks, Abby. All right, let's... Oh, lift off. Hey, let's pilot our little airship. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, though. Like, where I'm supposed to be going. You know? Like, where? Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I know. I'm supposed to be going to... a place. Zozo? Was I supposed to be going? No. Nozo. Where was I supposed to be going? What happens if I land in the mountains? Do I die? Let's find out. Bonk. Nope. Okay, let's lift off. Hooray! It's time to lift off in my massive airship. This is a ship that is fast. I can travel the world in a couple of seconds. And how do you do, wackadoo? Right. Where am I meant to go? There's a dot on the map there, but it doesn't seem to be anything in the real map. Let's find a big dot. Whoa, it's kind of difficult to decide where you're going. This must have been slower on the SNES, surely. Nosh! Nosh, shit. That's right. No, Christmas Bob, I'm not, I'm afraid. I'm, cheating. Because it's my only means of streams. Okay, how do I leave? Down here? I know, well I tried to stop doing flight, that's why I went down onto the ground. Okay, looks like I've got to try and remember those tutorial messages and figure out what button allows me to stop flying this crazy thing. Okay, so I'm down. Whoa. 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 Does it start? No, it just turns the map off. Whoa! It was start! Okay, you press start and then A. Alright. Or B, or something. Whatever I've got mapped to what. Oh, okay. Now I'm in a town with a... Okay, there he goes. I was in a town with a Chocobo Guard, but the Chocobo Guard has gone. Hey! You the clockmaker? I've been waiting for ages! No, not the clockmaker. There is the wall! Ain't been ticking for 1, 5 shucks, maybe even 10 years. Yeah, I remember this guy. I remember that we didn't do... this. Because there is no clock. Whoa! Alright, fine. No, there's that Chocobo Guard again. Hello! Welcome, need anything? No, I don't think so. And there's a well. Okay, well I guess that's that! Right, I gotta find Nosh. Where's Nosh? Let me go back in my... Oh! What? What are you? Beakor. Hey, he made a little rabbit, and it made us better. Nope, there we go. Hey, Christmas Bob. Nope, I'm afraid I don't have any kind of sheet music for any video what I do ever. Because I don't, that's not how I work. I just don't do that. Sorry. A lot of people keep asking me if I have sheet music and I don't. So what you're going to need to do if you want to, play Wipeout in some way, is, well, you've got a number of methods. Number one, you can track down, well, you can just do it by ear, which is what I did. Number two, you can track down sheet music for the songs Wipeout and Telstar. And number three, you can try and get hold of the musical score for the musical Return to the Forbidden Planet, which I think is available. I think you can purchase it. But I don't know if it's like updated with Telstar in it. Like originally, when they originally did it, it was just Wipeout. And then I made a couple of embellishments of my own. So I'm afraid you're going to have to just sort of play it by ear. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful than that. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Right, I need to get back into my airship. There we go. Whee! Okay. No. No, I didn't mean that. Back in the airship we go. Woo! Gotta try and find that noshy place. Where's the noshy place? Where's the noshy place? Is that it? This graffitied on castle that someone's drawn on the land? I'd love it if someone did do that, you know? I don't know why, but part of me would love to go to a place with a giant castle but it's drawn on the ground. I don't know why. There's something really dreamlike about that idea, you know? Okay, let's escape. Is this Nosh? What's that little bit at the end of the Wipeout video? Actually, that's Born to be Wild. In Return to the Forbidden Planet, in the second launch sequence, which is to say the bit at the end where they leave the Forbidden Planet, they launch their ship again. That time they've been singing. They sing Born to be Wild for a while, you know. And then they do Wipeout, and then it ends on a big triumphant Born to be Wild. Sort of an ending, a bit like the one I did, only faster. I slowed it down so that it would seem all epic. Oh, hello, Nalani. What have you put sheet music for there, Favors? I'm suspicious. Ah, it's the Return of the Forbidden Planet thing. Alright, cool, well done. Well found, Favors. Narshe is the town you started in, north of the big desert where Rollo's castle was, brackets is. Okay. Alright, well, while I'm here, I'll have a look at whatever this is. Nope, it's off limits is what it is. Cool, there you go. Thanks for that, Favors. No, oh no. Have I landed my thing too close to the place? Oh, no, there we go. No! No! This is tricky. No! Okay. That button? Yes. Outcome was pretty good. Yeah, it was good. I'll be glad when we get our usual venue back, But hang on, I've just got to. Ah! I'm trying to figure out. Trying to figure out what the buttons are. I keep accidentally leaving my airship. Ah, that's it. Alright, so I am trying to go. Where was it again? Don't know. I'm trying to go. I think the direction I was given was either north or south of a place that I previously went to, but now don't know where that was. So I guess I'm just gonna have to look around here. What is my opinion on the Smash Brothers series? When was the last you played it? That would have been the Wii one, briefly. I absolutely loved the GameCube game, and I played it a lot. But when the Wii one came along, I discovered that the reason I'd been so into the GameCube one was entirely for the nostalgic side of it, and not at all for the fighting game side of it. Because I'm no good at fighting games, and I just sort of don't find them fun. And so... so when they did it for a second time, and the idea of just things being nostalgic was old hat, there was very little left for me to enjoy. Now, that's not to say I didn't enjoy it. I did. It was well made and all that, but it just ain't for me. Just not my thing. As for how was Alcon, I think I already said it was good, but the venue was, the usual venue was closed for renovation, so we had to go to a new one. I don't think it was as good as the usual one. Actually, I really liked the size of the stage was bigger, and it was like, I don't know, I think there might have been more seats. It was a pretty packed place. But the speakers, I didn't think they sounded good at the time, and when I've played back my videos, they're like just unlistenable. Now that might be my camera's fault, but it's usually okay, so I don't know, I get the sense that things might not be all that great speaker-wise. So I'll be looking forward to going back to the usual place. Whoops, what did that say? Did it say Nosh? No, South Figaro. That's no good. Where's Nosh? No problem, Christmas Bob. That's what we do here. This is a very chatty sort of a stream. Oh great, well, this is the place to do it, because we always chat about things here in the Twitch. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because I'm trying to remember or figure out what I'm supposed to be doing at all. Oh, I'm a bit sleepy as well. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be a short stream, so I'm not going to play it for much longer. He says, with the best of intentions. I need to find where Nosh is. Where's it flipping gone? I don't know where it is. Nor do I know any of the signs that I can afford to recognize it. I simply have no idea at all what Nosh is, or where I'll find it, or what it'll look like, or any clues that I could use at all. What a frustrating bit of the game this is. It's a bit frustrating for me. I can only imagine how frustrating it must be for you. No! 3. Oh. I thought I saw a little town. No, not the mountain. God, no! Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at these. They're mammoths, but without trunks. What's the point of that? What a waste of space. I'm gonna kill them. There we go. Now they're endangered. What is your opinion on the gorillas? Gorillas! I mean, that's a funny time to have an opinion on the gorillas. Like, you know, 10 to 15 years ago would have been a great time to have an opinion on the gorillas. And my opinion on the gorillas back then was, alright. I liked the time when they did a live performance and they had all these big screens up all over the stage and they CG'd them and stuff. That was cool. They were alright, they were okay. Never really got into them. They're okay, you know? Yeah, Bob, yeah, Christmas Bob. Listen to Ender Eagle. Scroll up and find his link to the... oh, no, you don't even have to. Look, Astivianus has posted it again. Back, just under... right, Christmas Bob. Just under where you said, when's Final Fantasy VII? Wink. The next thing that happens is Astivianus posting the link to the Discord. You can go there. Oh, you did. There we go. It'll be easier for me to answer your questions there. But continue asking them here anyway, and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, you're probably right there, Favors. They were a bit bore-esque. Did I go to their performance? No. No, I didn't. Aha, Kairu says, white dot on the largest continent near the little lake, sort of northernmost-ish, central. All right then, let's try that. Oi, I'm trying to get in. So this dot here. There's nothing here. White dot on the largest continent near the little lake. Okay, I gotta find a little... Is that the little... Oh, that's a huge lake. That's the sea. That's the ocean. That's the biggest lake of all. That's a river. Lake? No. Ocean. White dot on the largest continent near the little lake. Sort of northernmost-ish, central. Oh, okay, but there was nothing there. Okay. So I think it was this one? Here, right? But there's nothing there. I mean, I'll land here, if you like. Let me go as close to that dot as I can. Alright, well, okay, well, I'm just going to land here and see what I can find. What's the button? No. Is it through this little mountain pass? Nosh! Oh, here we go. Lovely. Oh, that's quite a hidden place. Oh, a ghost. Hello. Seems you have a piece of magicite. Want to learn more about espers? Good God, yes. Tell me what this thing about summons is. To use an esper, it must be equipped. What do you mean, equipped? It's a person. Right, no it's not. It's the soul of a person turned into a crystal. Okay. Choose skills from the menu, then select espers. During battle, select magic and press up on the control pad. Press the A button to use the esper. Remember, an esper can only be used once per battle. Okay. Learn new spells by equipping espers. Switch espers to learn different sets of spells. The higher the learning speed, the faster a spell is learned. When equipped, some espers will raise qualities, strength, HP, MP, etc., to their maximum limits at the next level up. Alright. Okay, so was it skills, was it? No. Yeah, skills, and then espers. He's already got one called Rama. Got a unicorn apparently, but that's not because I killed a unicorn. There's Madwyn's soul turned into a jewel, and there's Rama's soul turned into a jewel, and there's a unicorn soul turned into a jewel. I don't know when I got that one. I don't know what a shoat is. I don't know what carbuncle is. Water elemental attack makes the party invisible. Non-elemental attack, right? Good. Okay. I mean, okay. Oh, God. Alright. Has Geralt got any espers? No, but I can give him one. He could make us all invisible, that'd be fun. Fine. Alright, there. And then Rollo has got one, okay. And then Roll-Bro has got one. Okay, so, alright, next time we fight, I guess I'll try doing that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well I'm gonna have... I'm sort of in the... I'm moving in the direction of ending the stream, but I'm not going to just yet, because I want to try a fight. You should be playing the old Atari ST Star Trek game, Dave, says Favus. What an interesting idea. I might quite like to do that. Was it good? Or was it bad? We've been waiting for you. This way, please. Okay. As long as I get, like... the one time I want a random encounter, and I'm being made to do cutscenes. Bannon! Oh yeah, Bannon! I don't remember anyone's voice, by the way, so... He looks like an old man. Oh, you're here! The people of Nash have finally decided to battle the Empire. How did it go at Vector? Yep, right, Okay. Arvis. I see. Your plan would combine Nash's money with Figaro's machinery to storm the Empire. Not enough manpower, though. We have to open the sealed gate. Diddle-doo. Ploppo! To the Esper world! We'll never beat the Empire without them. When the gate has been opened, the Espers can attack from the east. We'll storm in at the same time, from the north. No way around it. We must get the Espers to understand. We have to establish a bond of trust between humans and Espers. Only one person can do this. Right. So Ploppo is going to have to unite the people and the magical fairies. Half human, half Esper, my existence is proof that such a bond can exist. I'll do it! I'm the only one who can! Bit of washing up from Abby there in the distance. Did you hear that? Get the Espers to understand and we can bring this war to a screeching halt. Ploppo, I knew you can do this. I know you can do this. Our battle lies before us. We must make ourselves ready. The sealed gate stands at the eastern edge of the Empire. There's a base there, but somehow we'll have to slip through. Okay. I'm going to root around in your clock for an elixir. Hooray! What else have you got in your house that I can steal? Nothing. Okay. Now I want to have a fight with somebody. Ooh. Ooh, people are saying things to me. Ender's got to be up early tomorrow. 4:40 a.m.? That's a ridiculous time to have to get up. Go to bed at once. Good night. What I remember on Espers, says Sheesh Falco. While they are equipped, they can be summoned in battle and permanently teach you spells. They also give different character bonuses when a character levels up, like 10% more HP. Okay. What's your opinion on the Mother series? Don't know, haven't played it, but I love Undertale, and that was a tribute to it in some ways, so I probably would quite like it. As Stiviana Miles says that you can go back to the auction house in the town near the Opera House, and that there are 2 pieces of Magicites that he can get from the auction house, and they're both very useful, and that one of them costs 10,000 gold, the other 20,000, and that it's something he ought to do before too long, since one of them's very, very useful for times that feel very grindy. That sounds good. All right, I'll do all that. But how? Where is the Opera House? Somebody tell me where the Opera House is. And I'll go and do exactly that. Oh dear. I feel like I've walked a bit too far. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little battle, and I'm going to try using some espers, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go to bed, and you see that Dr. Robotnik there? Look at that Dr. Robotnik on there. See him? He's all surprised, and there's fire coming out of his mouth. Anyway. And then, next time, we go back to the Opera House and do the thingy! Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, magic. Up. Rama. Whoa. Magic. Up. Phantom. Okay, he's Ramaing. And we're invisible. Whoa! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh, I summoned a wizard. I summoned a sorcerer with a staff. And he blew up the bad guy. Right. Oh. That's good. Did I use magic points to do that? Oh, that was fun. Ooh. Oh, I was excited about that. Cool. Okay. Okay, so I want to go to the Opera House place. I want to get 2 pieces of magicite from the auction house. Oh, that's why I need 30,000 gold. Gold. I don't think I'm operating at full capacity tonight. I'm terribly sorry. Who said badonk? Why are you all saying badonk? Can't remember who said badonk now. Oh, that guy! That was his badonking staff! So he just badonked that rabbit thing on the head. Brilliant. Lovely. Okay. So, what I need to do is I need to go near south of continent. Okay. Here we go. Yay! South. Is it here? Is that it? Or is that it? That's even souther. Let's try this. South Figaro. Is that where it is? I can't remember. They seem to have me fully blocked. Don't think I'm allowed into South Figaro, so I guess it isn't there. Dum 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 dum. There's one tiny little house. I don't think it's there. Whose house is this again? Oh, nobody's. Yeah. Do you know, there was a game that I had on the Amiga, I had the demo for, which was, it looked exactly like this. Or, well, no, not exactly like, but it was like it was trying to copy this and Zelda and things. And, yeah, I just had the demo, and I just thought it was fascinating because this was, you know, really before I knew... Oh, here we go, I get to do another one of these. Okay, so I'll just normal fight first because I want to summon somebody else. Ifrit. Let's see what happens if I summon Ifrit. Just wait. Ba 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 ba. Whoa! Alright then. Cool. See you again, Ender Eagle. Okay, Opera House is down in a peninsula somewhere on the west-northwest side of the map. Okay. And the auction house is in a town above it. Okay, so I want the auction house first, do I? Yes. Okay, so I want the auction house, okay. Ah. So... is it somewhere around here, like? Is this it up here? Ba, 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 ba. Beep, 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 beep. That's just trees. Is that it? Nope. Nope, that wasn't it. South, okay. Yeah, so I had a game like this, well, not like this, but like mimicking a JRPG on the Amiga. And for my whole life, I thought it was called Legacy of Sorrowsill. And then, a couple of years ago, or a year ago or something, I looked up Legacy of Sorrowsill, this must be it, and it was a totally different thing. So I don't know where I got the name Legacy of Sorrowsill from. I mean, it was a real game on the Amiga. Oh, that's Zozo. Don't want to go there. And it turns out that the game that I was thinking of was called Spurious Legacy. So that's where Legacy came from. I've always sort of fancied going back to that. As I understand it, it's not that good, but like, I don't know, you know? Just want to try it to find out what it was, because it was like an early look at JRPG style, well, graphics mostly, for me. Okay. You can't forfeit your turn. I've already done it for it, haven't I? Yeah, I've already done it for it. Oh. Oh, they defeated him before I could do it. Next to south. Okay. What does that mean? Next. Next to south. Jidor! Hello! Alright then, where's that auction house? Well, do you know what? No. We're at the auction house now. I'm gonna find it. And then I'm gonna save the game, and then that will be us for tonight. We had a nice little walk around the Final Fantasy land. I'm hoping that I can come back to it at a time when I'm not as sleepy. Oh, I don't think I want to go in a chocobo barn. Stable, that's the word. Yep, I'm definitely sleepy because the screen scrolled just then, and I thought that my mouse, which is currently sitting on my table, was moving. So my eyes are not correct. Auction house, here we are! And there we save. We save a once, we save a twice, a thrice, a fourths. Don't know what the fourth one is. And there we are. And there we go. So, thank you for coming. And now, things are back to normal now. As I say, the last couple of weeks I've been sort of off the grid a little bit in terms of videos, streams, the lot, really. Because I've been preparing for my live show. That live show has now happened. There's always a couple of days where I have to readjust to doing something other than get ready for a live show and kind of buoy myself up to do one. But I've done that now, and the next one I have lined up isn't until like the new year. I've got a convention to go to before then, but not one that I'm performing at. I'm just like selling comics at and stuff. So yeah, so now I get to return to normal life. So tomorrow I intend to record a little video just about the fact that I'm back to normal life now and the things that I'm going to be doing. The fact that I've started reading Eric, which is the next Discworld novel that I have to read. It's a very short one, so I'm already, you know, I started reading it today basically, and I'm already maybe a fifth of the way in. Yeah, I'd say about a fifth. It appears to be very, very short, so I'll get through that nice and quickly. I will attempt to get Planescape Torment running again, so that I can. It's basically just the fact that I think the mods have kind of screwed up the Windows 10, and the mods aren't playing nicely together. But I have to have the mods, or my save files won't work. So I think what I need to do is find the video where I was explaining that Okay, so ages ago, nearer the beginning of my Let's Play run of Planescape Torment, something went wrong when I tried to install the mods and my save file screwed up. So I listed what mods I was trying to put on, and good old Go-Go Robotendo basically played the game for me exactly as I had done, but with the mods, and then gave me his save game. So it was as if it just worked cleanly. But now I'm guessing I'm going to have to reinstall the game from GOG, download it again, because now it'll be an updated Windows 10 compatible version. And I feel I did some experiments when I installed Windows 10 that seemed to confirm this will work. Reinstall it, then put the mods on, then import my save game, and hopefully that will work and I can carry on the series. But in the meantime, I've got one more video that I'd already recorded that I can edit. Lots of chapters of things. Star Wars, Way of Kings, I want to get that, you know, I want to get right into that so I can get through it quickly, because I want to read the next book in the Stormlight Archive series. And what else? Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time, of course. There's a couple more behind-the-scenes videos I need to do for that. One or two. I don't really know how many yet. I want to get that finished soon. And finally, I've got a new series, an entirely new series, which is about retro games that I basically can't wait to do. And I've already filmed a load of it, so... I've filmed everything, really. I just need to write it now and do the voiceover for the bits that I haven't done. So, that's that, really. So I've got all sorts of things to be getting back into. Plus, of course, more music, more comics, both of which I stream on my Patreon. And I think, yeah, various bits and bobs like that. So, yep. If you want any of the secret stuff that you're not getting yet, you want to go to patreon.com/DemonTomatoDave. Otherwise, if you're comfortable with where you are, then come and see me at Demon Tomato Dave on YouTube, Bulma Boops Buttons on YouTube for game streams such as this one. Usually a bit more energetic than this. I'm very, very weary after a weekend of jumping about and shouting and yelling and socialising. And I think that is all. Soon, me and Abby will be back to streaming with me, so we'll be playing some Sonic together. Plus we're going to be playing, well, I won't tell you, I won't spoil it, but soon we're going to be doing a ZX Spectrum text adventure. Yeah, so, sounds thrilling, doesn't it? What else? I think that's kind of all, really. Yeah. So, oh, and there'll be podcasts. Well, look, I'm going to be doing all sorts of stuff, and I hope you find it all interesting. And if you don't, well, then just you don't have to watch it. It's fine. We can all be, we can just be friends. You know, you just hang out on the streams. You don't even have to watch the streams. You just talk in the chat. I don't mind. It's fine. Okay, so, oh, hello, Tofiros. You know, like, sorry I hadn't said hello to you already. Unless that's the first thing you said in the chat, in which case, like, hi. Yep, so, bye everybody. Hello again, Christmas Bob. I see that you're back, but I'm going, so... Bye! Yes, don't worry, Christmas Bob. You will get just exactly that. On another occasion. Toodle pip!